and welcome into this Madden Ultimate Team Showdown. I'm your host, the Coach.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And partner, I know so far, and we're still in the first half, but you love this game as a defensive guy. 0-0. We'll see if the offense can get going on this drive.
Well, you know how they talk about.
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the Raiders pick it up. And they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line. Not quite enough that time. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's Michael Vick. Looking deep for Adams. And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. Davante Adams from 19 yards away. And that'll just about do it for us in this one. You've notched another win and the next challenge away.
Hello, everyone. You're watching Ultimate Challenges, and I'm your host, the Coach. Let's get back to Brandon and Charles for the call.
This challenge begins in the second quarter with 3 minutes to go. You lead by a touchdown. Your opponent has the football on their 35-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. That one thrown away from the pocket. The officials kind of looking at each other, but they'll say there was a receiver in the area, so no penalty, just an incomplete pass. To throw on 2nd and 10, Stafford. And now look at this, big gain, but a fumble. And the Falcons grab it. And some space here. And a terrific return as he brings this one all the way back to the 30. Well done. You've defeated this ultimate challenge. Now, if there are stars still available, you can always replay the challenge again. Otherwise, it's time to...
Hey, folks, it's the Coach here. Welcome back for another exciting matchup in Madden Ultimate Team.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. We've seen both of these offenses still sort of in that figuring things out phase, but I suspect some action on the scoreboard soon as they start out here 1st and 10. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. From the shotgun, it's Vick. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that is caught one-handed. Oh, my, he pulled it in. It's a big play there for Atlanta. 43 yards. Vick goes play action. And that is caught. What a catch at the 3-yard line. So 3 plays already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. On play action, Vick. This to Pitts, and he's got him. Touchdown, Atlanta. A 3-yard touchdown pass. Congratulations on yet another victory. Now you can go right to the next challenge if there's another one available, or return to challenges to receive your reward.
Welcome, everybody. I'm the Coach, Up next, another Ultimate Challenge on EA Sports.
The Browns drive about to get started. We sort of suspected that the elements might wreak havoc on both of these offenses, and that's been the case. No points on either side as this drive begins with a first down. A fight for it, and this is caught. It's caught indeed. A big play that time for Cleveland. 44 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Mayfield hands it off to Chubb. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. 2 yards that time. A stark contrast from the big chunk on the previous play. Ball at the 9 on 2nd and 8. They'll run here with John Kelly. He pushes forward for maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Mayfield down. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Oh, they were so close.
So the Browns offense ready to go on 1st down and 10. Now Mayfield. Flush to his right. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on 2nd down. And Chubb will try the middle here. And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33. That'll move the sticks for the Browns, a gain of 12. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Mayfield on play action. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by the Hall of Famer Night Train Lane. And the Falcons are going to take over here up near the 40. And just like that, another Ultimate Challenge has been defeated. Savor the victory, if only for a moment. And the offense readies for a 1st down and 10. Throwing, Mayfield. Eluding the pressure right. Now Mayfield lost the football.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
The quarterback got away with one there. Looked like he was in line for a pick, but instead, it's knocked harmlessly to the turf.
On 3rd down, Mayfield. Escaping the pressure right. That's a pretty good opening possession defensively.
And you know the goal is to make something of a statement, especially on the road with your first defensive possession, isn't it? Go right out and establish yourselves and let them know this is going to be tough going all game long.
Here comes Reed. A very good punt, but a 16-yard return. And it will be Falcon football. All right, you did it. You got the win. Congratulations. Keep that momentum going and tackle that next.
The coach here, and welcome to this Ultimate Challenge. Sit back and relax. You're in for a real treat with this matchup. Let's send it down to Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis for the call.
Coach, we will begin this challenge in the 3rd quarter with 3 minutes remaining. You're trailing by 4. You've got the ball on your own 25-yard line. As we get set here, 1st and 10.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
On 2nd and 10, Vick, he lets it fly for Lockett. Oh, a contested ball here, and it's going to be caught. Touchdown, Falcons. Tyler Lockett. 75 yards. Nicely done. Another one up, another one down. Keep grinding and keep racking up those wins, as his guys have now moved out in front.
Hey everybody, welcome. It's the coach with you here today for another edition of Madden Ultimate Team. To finish this out, here's Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
So for this challenge, we're in the fourth quarter with 3 minutes to go. You're leading. Your opponent has the ball on their own 40. 1st and 10. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Flushed out right. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down.
Some coaches like to take the shorter, more reliable yardage, and some, they like to go for the big shot. No fear in risking a deep ball there, but it wasn't enough to get him the completion.
To throw again on 2nd down. Winston over the middle into the hands of Michael Thomas. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Winston from the gun on 3rd down. Now he's forced out right. Pass caught. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Winston. Dancing to his left. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. And now the offense getting set, 1st and 10. Jameis to throw it. Got his man, Baker. And they're going to get this up to midfield.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice 1st down. Drive keeps moving.
And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
Just about every quarterback is trained downfield first before you come back and make a nice safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
First down and 10 now for the Saints offense as they get ready. Winston. Flush to his right. And Winston lost the football. And the Falcons grab it. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. Nice job there getting the win. Next up, another challenge, of course.
Hello there, it's the coach with you here today, and this is an Ultimate Challenge.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They start on the ground with Elliott. They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Elliott going to get it again on 2nd down. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. So 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, Elliott. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. That one goes for 8 yards.
So that's what that elbow in my ribs was all about. You thought they were going to throw the ball as well.
Absolutely. I think everybody thought they were throwing the football, caught him off guard.
Yeah, I'm telling you, when you have the courage to make that type of a play call, a lot of times you actually get rewarded.
And taken down just shy of the 40.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Again, it's Elliott. And he'll pick up about 3 there, up to the 43.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down. Running for it, here's Cook. And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. A first down carry by Elliott. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. We're scoreless after 1. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 14. And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. Ball on the 8. It's 2nd and 4. 10th carry now for Elliott. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. 1st and goal from the 3. Two minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half. Here we go now on 1st and goal. Now Elliott. And he will take it in for a Falcon touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Falcons go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. There you have it, another challenge and another victory. Now remember, you can always replay challenges if you...
Hello, everyone. You're watching Ultimate Challenges, and I'm your host, the Coach. Taking you the rest of the way, here's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis. Brandon.
Thank you, Coach. This challenge begins in the 2nd quarter with 3 minutes to go. We're all tied on the scoreboard at 7 apiece. But your opponent has the ball just across midfield, and it's 1st and 10. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4, 2nd and 6.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
7 yards there and a 1st down.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
2nd quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Looking to throw is Mahomes. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Trying to find his tight end, Kelsey, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Keanu Neal. And the Falcons will take over possession here up at the 44. And that'll just about do it for us in this one. You've notched another win, and the next challenge awaits.
Welcome, everybody. I'm the coach. Up next, another Ultimate Challenge on EA Sports. Now let's hand it off to Brandon and Charles as we jump straight into the action.
We will begin this challenge in the third quarter with 3 minutes remaining. Still no points on the board. It's 0-0. You have possession on your own 45-yard line. As we get set here, 1st and 10. Second half beginning with a run from Fournette. And how he got away from that first tackler, no idea, but he did, and it winds up with positive yardage. Second down, back to Fournette. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Fournette, a first down carry. Oh, look at the juke. He'll get this down to the 38.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
And he'll take this one down to the 36. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Inside give to Elliott. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on third.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4-down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
They'll try to throw it here. Vick gets by him at the 25, and he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside, and so many times defenses say, okay, we've got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming.
And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Edgerrin James, a 6-yard touchdown run. Well done. You've defeated this ultimate challenge. Now, if there are stars still available, you can always...
The coach here, and welcome to this Ultimate Challenge. Sit back and relax. You're in for a real treat with this matchup.
And now the Falcons on a 1st and 10, getting ready to go on offense. Mariota. That's to the speedster Olamide Zaccheaus. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
They'll run with Patterson. That's some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone. 10 yards there and a first down for the Falcons. To throw Mariota. Rolling to it comes, and he lost the football. Mariota had it jarred loose. Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it? The guy who missed his block and let his quarterback get hit.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. No gain on the play. And that's going to bring up the 4th down.
Excuse my snarkiness here, but isn't the idea of completing a pass supposed to mean you get downfield and gain yards?
Especially on 3rd down.
Yeah, that one. How about the defense? Figured that one out in a big way. Yeah, they completed it all right and lost yardage.
On 4th down, Mariota is off, and on comes Atlanta's Younghoe Koo. From the right hash, it's a 41-yard attempt. Koo knocks this one through the post, and the Falcons are out to a 3-0 advantage. Congratulations on yet another victory. Now, you can go right to the next challenge if there's another one available, or return to challenges to receive your reward.
Hello there, it's the coach with you here today, and this is an ultimate challenge. Let's join this one already in progress. Here's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Thank you, Coach. So for this challenge, we're in the 4th quarter with 3 minutes to go. You're down a field goal. You've got the ball on your own 25-yard line. 1st and 10. From the gun, Vic. And this is caught. I think he got that with one hand. The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup.
This defense has certainly had an outstanding second half, haven't they? I know they just gave up a 1st down there, and for the offense, they're hoping that that's something that they can jumpstart with and maybe start to move the ball a little bit better. But it's been tough sledding for them here the entire second half.
Vic will look to throw on 1st down. He's got a man, complete. Touchdown! Devontae Adams, 64 yards. And his guys have taken the lead here in the 4th. The point after through the raindrops, up and good. And the lead is now 14-10. The touchdown. Here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The New Orleans offense set to take over. The pressure is on now. They're being shut out here in the second half after a decent first half offensively. And they need their best drive of the game right here. Winston and the Saints now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And it's complete. He gets this one to Washington. They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. It'll be a Saints 1st down on a gain of 16 yards. And they'll try to squeeze in one more play here before the 2-minute warning. On 1st and 10, Winston. Now the ball comes loose. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive.
Winston throw complete there to Thomas. And they'll work this down inside the 30. Meanwhile, Winston's throw caught by his receiver, Hill.
And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. And he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Taysom Hill. Feast in the red zone with his second. And the offense readies for a 1st down and 10. Vic to throw it. Looking deep for Adams. That's caught inside the 20. And touchdown. Davante Adams. 75 yards as they have taken the lead. Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And the lead is now 14-10. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. Taken from about the 12. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. And now the Saints get set to trot out there.
This offense returning out there, and really, you remember the last drive, Charles, it was over before it even began. They threw the interception on the very first play.
And what that means is for all these guys, it's been a while since they've been out there going full speed, so they've got to get everyone back out there, run a couple of your go-to plays, make sure you get your offense oiled up a little bit. They've got to be able to start fast, but they've got to be efficient as well.
Especially the quarterback.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Here's Winston. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And fortunately, he's able to reel it back in, but it's going to go down as a big loss here on the play.
Offensively lucky they're able to keep the football, but now 4th down, so they'll have to boot it away.
I do think, though, they're going to look at this as a positive. 1, they recovered the fumble, so they retained possession. But 2, being able to punt it changes field position for them. Imagine if that turnover takes place there. Now your defense has to go onto the field and try and hold. Instead, they get a little breathing room.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires. And, boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. And, Charles, they just handed them a gift. Going for it there, that spot of the field inside the 24.
Yeah, sometimes you think you've got plenty of time in a game, so you take a little bit of a crazy risk. This goes in the category of a crazy risk. Yeah, I'm giving you 3 on that one. But how about on the defensive side of the ball? To see them come out, line up, and decide to go for it there, you figure there's no way we're giving this one up. We're going to turn the ball over for our own offense and get some points out of it.
Yeah, they did the first part of that. Now they'll be looking to add those points with great field position. They haven't made much of this great starting field position they had. Here's 3rd and 6. Sliding out of the pocket. And it's caught. Touchdown. Davante Adams. His 2nd touchdown of the night. And just like that, another ultimate challenge has been defeated. Savor the victory, if only for a moment, because you know there's always another challenge right around the corner.
Hello, everyone. You're watching Ultimate Challenges, and I'm your host, the Coach. Let's get back to Brandon and Charles for the call.
Coach, we will begin this challenge in the 3rd quarter with 3 minutes remaining. You trail by a touchdown. You've got the ball on your own 25-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes it something of an important drive for them, because is it going to win the game? No, but you have to do something to bring some life to your sideline.
And connecting here with DJ Shark. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. On 1st and 10, here's Vic. He's going to float this one deep right side. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And all the way in for the touchdown. Calvin Johnson, 55 yards. And his guys are an extra point away from tying this thing up. A good hold of these wet conditions. The point after is up and good. And we are tied at 14. So all square here in this third quarter as the kick's away. Takes it at the 7. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. So here are the Bengals now as they get their first possession of this second half. After that last touchdown we just saw, Charles, we got ourselves a brand new ball game, all tied here in the third as they have their first possession of this second half.
And Brandon, this drive is all about one word to me, and that's the word answer, because they're trying to answer the momentum the other offense picked up in tying the game, because not only if they score and they feel better about themselves, they'll retake the lead and maybe set the tone for the rest of the half, keeping them in the driver's seat.
First down, here's Burrow. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Well, he'll definitely say that that's one he should have held on to. But when you're playing in elements like this, sometimes those bullet passes, those ones with a little bit of pace on them, they can be difficult to hold on to.
Now Burrow toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
On 3rd down, Burrow. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. It's going the other way. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line. First down, Vic. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And this one is incomplete.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep. Try and throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they run successful.
They're going to hurry back to the line now. A first down throw coming for Vic. And this one too low. DJ Chark, the intended target. And now it's 2nd down. From the pistol, here's Elliott. 61 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
He had to fight for every yard on that run. Shook himself free of a tackle and kept fighting, even with the rest of the defense closing in on it. That's the kind of effort you'll take every single time.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Vic to throw on 4th down. Open man is Andre Reed, complete. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. So a moment to catch our collective breath after the 4th down conversion. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. A field goal could get him the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. Up the middle, here's Elliott. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Vic readies to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown. Jeremy Shackey. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And they are able to break the tie and move out in front here in this 4th quarter. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And the lead is now 21-14.
So that drive in total 8 plays. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. This will be fielded inside the 5. Now a hit and a loose football. And this will be scooped up by the defense. And this one will be brought back to the 22.
As that ball got away from him and he saw the opposing team recover it.
You felt his pain?
Oh, I felt his pain, and you know what was going through his head. Tuck it away. Take care of the ball. All the things he hears all week in practice, he didn't carry it over into the game.
Play action now, Vic. And it's caught. Touchdown. DJ Chark. A 22-yard touchdown grab. And they're able to add on to their advantage.
We talked, and we remember, of course, all scoring plays need to be verified upstairs. And I think they're going to at least take a look at this. They're taking a peek at whether or not those feet were in bounds, and obviously a big call here in the end zone.
And not just the feet. How about the hands? How is the ball possessed?
So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right.
Gonzalez good on the extra point, and the lead now up to 14. A nice tidy little drive there, getting the ball in excellent field position, and only one play to score it.
Fields it right around the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
Last time out, they had the fumble. That led to the touchdown. Not a great look on either side of the ball as the defense gave up the points too, Charles. But they've got to take care of the football and do better here on this possession.
It's certainly been a tough stretch, partner, for both of those units, and they kind of put their defensive mates in a really tough spot there by dropping the ball on the ground. But an easy way to make it up to them, get out there now and get some points on this drive.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now it's Burrow.
That's complete to Chase.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
Pass complete to Higgins.
And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe.
Now Burrow. Now Burrow loses the football.
Well, I think a Bengal player was able to get in there. He was. And they'll keep possession of the football. And they'll get this across the midfield stripe, but still winding up short of the 1st down. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. The 20. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
The mistake there by the offense, Charles. They tried to pick on a Pro Bowl corner in coverage there, and not the smartest decision. He reminded him that he was a Pro Bowl corner with not only the pick, but the pick 6.
And those guys who have that designation, sometimes they get a little bit bored in games because people try to avoid them. They absolutely love it when they get challenged, and it's a chance to remind everyone exactly why they were tabbed as one of the best in the league the prior season.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Taking it about the 1. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right.
Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted.
Picked by Ted Hendricks. And a return across midfield and to the 46-yard line.
If they had designs of kind of wiggling their way back into this one, that hurts their chances right there.
They had to put it mildly. Look at the lead, look at the deficit, trying to make a play downfield. Everyone seeking to be somewhat the hero. Didn't turn out that way at all, and you're exactly right. It's going to take a lot for them to have a chance to win this one now.
All right, you did it. You got the win.
Hello again, everybody. I'm the coach, and this is Madden Ultimate Team. Hope you're ready because we've got another good one on tap.
Here's the kicker, Zane Gonzalez, ready to get this one started. And we are underway in Foxborough. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. Fields passing on the first play from scrimmage. That's caught by the big tight end, O.J. Howard. 5 yards on the game's first play, second down. Now here's the first carry for DeMarco Murray. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be third down.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
To throw is Fields. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. 5 yards on the scramble, and that's enough to pick up the first. On first down, it's Fields. And now a fumble. The ball's out, and the Falcons grab it. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. Not only a fumble loss there, but a fumble lost on your first drive in your own territory.
Now you're dealing with a lot of stuff here because you feel bad going off the field because you gave up the football. How does your own defense feel now having to go out there and stop them when the momentum is clearly shifted in their favor?
Off the play fake, Vick. On the move to his left. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. DJ Chark, 28 yards. And the Falcons take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. Taken at the goal line. And he won't quite make it to the 25. So back onto the field come the Pats for their second drive. They had the fumble on the last drive, wound up leading to the opening touchdown. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10. Here's bottled up fumble. It's out. It's loose. And they'll be inside the red zone with a ball at the 16-yard line.
Whenever I see a team turn it over on back-to-back drives, fumbles on their last two, I know one person's blood pressure who is starting to rise, and that's the head coach.
Absolutely. And when's it going to go down? When they stop fumbling?
When they stop fumbling and after he's assessed the game film, and only if they manage to win the game.
And the Falcons are going to have a 1st and goal as some good running there gets him down to about the 2-yard line, knocking on the door. And he gets in. Touchdown, Atlanta. Edgerrin James taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Falcons are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Some good running there at the end of the drive. He had the burst that set up the 1st and goal, and then one play later, he's in the end zone.
Brandon, what I liked about that sequence is I'm not sure who made the play call, but they understood the situation, understood the momentum. A nice hard-charging run, give it right back to him, and let him cap things off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
They go with Murray again. And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Fields on 3rd down.
And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. 4 yards there as they let him out of the pocket, and he got enough for the first. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. On play action, Fields.
And it's incomplete. The tight end, Jeremy Shockey, the intended receiver. And it's 2nd down.
Here's Fields.
Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
Well, congratulations to them. They come through defensively with another stop. And let's face it, this secondary, they've gone unchallenged so far in the first half.
Throwing on 3rd down, Fields.
They'll roll it.
Fields hit, and the ball is loose.
And the Falcons grab it, and they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line. And now 3 drives, 3 fumbles.
What's amazing about it is when we go around and watch practices, how many times do we see them put that sleeve over a football now to make it more slippery and hard to handle? It's almost like they're playing with that sleeve on the ball right now. Was it 3 drives?
Yep.
3 fumbles?
3 fumbles.
It's time to change our luck some way, somehow. Focus, concentration. You'll hear those words on the bench in a big way right now.
And the Falcons are going to have it 1st and goal as he'll take this down to about the 3. They scored touchdowns on drives 1 and 2, and now they're trying to make it a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
19 Charger.
To throw, Vic. And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. Jeremy Shockey from 3 yards out.
And the Falcons have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns.
Gonzalez good on the extra point, and that makes the score 21-0. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive, and the Falcons score to cap it off. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away.
And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores. And I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. Now they got to get to the line quickly. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Night Train Lane.
And the Falcons will take over here at their own 14-yard line.
So here's Vic following the interception, eluding the pressure right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. And that is incomplete.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely...
He's got him in, complete. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. That one covers 29 yards, first down. Here's Michael Vick. He's going to float this one deep right side. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Vick with the incompletion on first down, and now that leads to 2nd and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he rifles one incomplete.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they didn't completions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
On 3rd down, Vick. Got a man complete, Calvin Johnson. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 40. Throwing, Vick. Again, it's Johnson. And they will get the first down here as they move into field goal range as well inside the 25. Again, it's Vick. And here is a leaping catch. He pulled it in. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Working out of the gun, Michael Vick. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Michael Vick, as the first half is winding down. And the Falcons continue to pull away here in this first half.
That score that they just gave up there, that's a tough one for their defense to swallow because they've had a tough time through the first 2 quarters. They really were determined to get a stop there, unable to do so. That makes their comeback hopes that much more difficult.
So that drive goes 8 plays. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Falcons back to receive. They've got the lead, and they'll get this football as the second half gets underway. This taken in at the goal line. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line.
They'll start by running the option to the right. And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
Vic with the incompletion there on 3rd down.
I think he's as fine with that incompletion as a quarterback can be, in all honesty. He avoided his first sack of the game, and he did have a chance of connecting for yardage, just unable to on that throw.
And he is going to have a Falcons first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. It's a play fake. Now Vic. He'll buy some time right. And Shark calls it in. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets all the way down inside the 20-yard line. It's a big play there for Atlanta. 45 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. From the shotgun, it's Vic. He'll go underneath here to Elliott. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. And they're going to speed things up here. Vic goes play action. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. Noah Fant, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Falcons take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT, and that makes this 35-0 now. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. Fields it right around the goal line. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. So here are the Patriots now. They get ready for their first possession of half number 2. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
On 2nd and very short. Fields. Oh, he's hit. He lost the football. Put it on the carpet. And the Falcons grab it. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
He'll rifle this one deep right side. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Calvin Johnson, 36 yards. And the Falcons will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. Gonzalez good on the extra point. And it is 42-0. Those are the kind of drives they like on offense, from the coordinator to the quarterback, the line, everybody. One play drive and into the end zone for 6. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Well, you don't see that often. He just mishit it, and it goes out of bounds.
Well, I know sitting up here, and I'm looking at you, and you're looking at me, and I know we're both thinking the same thing. Isn't it easy enough to keep it between the sidelines? Because unless you're intentionally doing it for some reason, well, that's a costly miss hit, and now you put your team in a bad spot.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. Back to throw, Fields. That'll be caught. It's the tight end, Howard. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. O.J. Howard, 58 yards. And the Patriots are able to eat in just a bit to this sizable deficit. When they drew that up, I don't think they envisioned it ending in a house call, but he got it and took it all the way home.
Really impressive run after the catch, wasn't it? That was really special by him. But let's face it, in today's NFL, those tight ends are often former wide receivers or maybe even sometimes bigger running backs. They just put them in a position to get a great matchup and make plays like that.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. From the 6. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They'll start the drive with Elliott. And he's going to get about 7 yards on that one, up to around the 33. 3 quarters in the books. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Historically, this is such a tough, loud venue, but you can hear a pin drop right now. A lot of fans long gone, not used to seeing a lopsided score like this. Calling no gain that time as it's going to leave them with a third and about 3 to go. On the option, here's Elliott. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. When coaches come into a game preaching total team effort, CD, I think this is the type of ball game that they're dreaming of. It was pretty apparent early on that they were clicking in all 3 phases. It's been fun to watch.
Yeah, sometimes in the NFL you end up with matchups like we've been watching here. And when you go back through the early drives, you can just see that one squad was on a different level in this game. Safe to say, we have been disappointed in watching their execution throughout this contest.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. And not willing to risk another fumble, he'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. And now out come the Patriots. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news. The
Fields hit and the ball is loose. Second time in this game, Charles, the ball has squirted out from his hands. Luckily, his teammate was there to pounce on it.
You're right. Got the lucky bounce, able to retain possession. You know, we often talk about the combine.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Well, now he's stripped. He lost the football. And the Falcons grab it. And this is going to be brought back. It's a scoop and score for the Falcon TD. So the defense forces the fumble. They get the score, and a guy on defense becoming offensive there, Charles.
And you know they love that. Any guy on defense loves to pick up the ball and have it in his hands and try and score himself. In this case, that's exactly what happened.
He'll be singing in the shower postgame. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And not willing to risk another fumble, he'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. New England trying to get to place on offense. And they have done themselves absolutely no favors to earn a win today in this one, Charles. The turnover woes continue. On that last drive, they had that fumble that led to a touchdown.
And, Brandon, I would say they have a mission on this drive, and bottom line is protect the football and just put together something that they can let the last drive go. Yeah, it was a bad play. They gave up points, but that doesn't mean it has to go that way the rest of this ball game. do what you do best on offense and try and put the ball in the end zone yourself.
So the Patriots with the football as we get you reset. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Fields. That goes, and he loses the football a second time. And the Falcons grab it.
All right, you've had to put up with me in this booth. I'm going to try and be simple this time and succinct. It simply has not been their night.
No, I think that fumble's kind of indicative of how this whole evening's gone, isn't it?
Without a doubt. I mean, they've tried, but nothing has ever really taken throughout the game. That's why they're down so big.
And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line.
123 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on.
Rolling to his right. And this is caught. And he'll be out of bounds. Give him 30 yards there.
Even with the big lead here in the 4th, it still bombs away. And frankly, it's working. Why should they stop? Go ahead and keep firing away and gaining those yards.
Now they're going to throw it here with Vic. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. They seemingly just continue to score at will. And as great as it's been for the offense, you got to feel for that defense down there.
I love how you use the word will, because both teams came into the game with the will to win. But one team has obviously imposed its will on the other and broken them. Because what we're seeing right now, wow, that's a defense that's in tatters after what they faced in this ball game.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
And the Patriots gearing up to go now.
CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is in the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, and with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on when you get back to practice in the next couple of days.
And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Here's Fields. And that nearly intercepted. The free safety roaming into position, almost had it, but it's second down.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Again, Fields.
He finds his man, complete. That's Murray. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Fields to throw on 3rd and 1. He's got the connection to Moore.
And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. It goes as a gain of 6, and it's a first down.
From the 50, here's Fields.
And his throw is incomplete.
As defensive coordinators around the league tell me all the time, that throw is not for every quarterback, because you've really got to drive the ball downfield. It's going to be a tight window for him to fit that one into. In this case, unsuccessfully.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10.
Fields.
He finds it, and oh my goodness, he loses it again. And the Falcons grab it.
He's got room at the 30. Now he's loose down the left sideline.
And that might just cement it. A return for a late touchdown. So that is now 2 fumble return touchdowns. You talk about something that's going to drive a head coach crazy.
Without a doubt. But for the defensive guys, once you do it once, you create a frenzy. Everybody wants to get involved, and they got it done a second time.
Gonzalez to add the PAT. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there, grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6.
And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. New England with a first down as they begin the drive.
Well, this is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. To throw once more on 2nd and 10.
Fields.
He's going to let it fly.
And that one a little too high as it's knocked away and incomplete.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow.
And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance by the
it.